Hey, welcome to the Working Man Sports Talk podcast, where we like to talk to other working men about sports. If you're not a man, who cares?
Who cares?
Welcome to the show. We're going to talk about the North Carolina-San Diego State game 2 nights ago. Crazy matchup. We thought it was going to be actually crazy, but it's actually more crazy and mind-blowing to me that my team really did come through and blow them out the way they did, especially the way the season is gone. I'm shocked.
Me too.
I shouldn't be. I thought that game was going to be a lot closer.
Excuse me. I did too. I thought it was going to be a hell of a lot closer. I mean, I even picked San Diego State to win. The way I've been watching North Carolina play, it's like
I didn't do that. I
did.
thought it was going to be close. I thought they were going to let me down maybe, but I had to roll with North Carolina a little bit. And man.
But I tell you what, they played great ball. Like really great ball. They what was it? In the first, they had a total of 11 turnovers. I mean, that's not good.
That's not good. But how many turnovers did San Diego State?
They also had 11. But the thing is, though, they had 6 turnovers around the first 5 minutes. North Carolina did.
Mm-hmm.
Then after those first 6 minutes, they got on track.
They corrected it.
Yeah. And with L.A. Cadu and R.J. Davis, that backcourt was tremendous. Like, they just dominated left and right. San Diego State can't stop them at all. I see as R.J. Davis went 6 for 6 from the three-point line and had 26 points. And Cadu had 12 assists with 9 points. So it's like defensively and offensively, I felt like they were actually pretty good. As they hit a lot of their shots. Now, can this be sustainable going into the next round as they play against Ole Miss?
Are they playing them today? Or are they playing them on Friday?
Let me pull this up real quick.
Pull it up. Why you do that? Because let me know in a second. I'm looking at these stats here. I think the other tale of the game was the percentages of the shooting percentage. Overall, the field goal shooting percentage for San Diego State was 39.7%. That is just nasty.
Oh, it was bad.
You do not win games that way. It was, to me, it felt like one of those nights where just nothing could go in. These guys couldn't buy a basket. They could not get it going.
Yeah, it was really bad. They play Friday.
So you want to know if this is sustainable? Well, I'll tell you what.
Going against Ole Miss.
Ole Miss isn't going to come out shooting 39%.
No. Ole Miss is a way better team than what San Diego State was.
San Diego was 29% from three-point land.
Oh. That was a rough game. That was a really rough game for them. Like, they couldn't get nothing going. They were missing layups. They couldn't get offensive rebounds. And the thing is, North Carolina's not even a tall team.
No,
they were just hitting their shots. They are a drive and dish team, and that's exactly what they executed. Drive and dish. Drive is either going to be an open free layup. If it's not, everyone's going to collapse on them, dish out, three-pointer. Boom.
Yeah.
That's what they did. Because what was the three-point percentage that they shot? North Carolina?
3-point was 58.3% for North Carolina.
That's freaking good. What's that?
That's amazing. And then if you let it trickle down to the free throw shooting percentage, it is 87.5% for North Carolina and 60.9% from the line for San Diego.
Yeah, and like San Diego, they just struggled all the way around.
Crazy work.
I don't see Ole Miss struggling like how they did or like how San Diego State did. I really don't.
I don't know if North Carolina makes it through Ole Miss.
The only way that they can, if it's their two backcourt guys actually play like how they did, that just did. They have to play
a lot to go their way.
They have to play perfect ball.
They're 1-8 versus ranked teams.
What's that one team that they beat?
I don't even know. I mean, we got to look at the team. I can pull it up here real quick if you want to continue to talk about some of this stuff here. Let me see who they beat.
No, I was going to say they're going to have to play a perfect game on their backcourt because they have no one down low. So it's going to be a lot of that dish, that drive and dish. It's going to be one of those type of things that's just going to be – they're going to have to execute that over again and hit their free throws. That's what this game's going to come down to. If they cannot execute that and hit threes and free throws, then they're going to get shut down real fast. Do you have it yet or no?
I don't know who it was they beat because there's nobody ranked on their W's. I see nobody. Oh, UCLA.
Yeah, they beat them by 2.
That's not a good win.
So
let's be real here. That's not a good win. The Gophers beat UCLA, and UCLA had one of those nights like San Diego State had.
When nothing just go in. So yeah, I mean a lot would have to go for them to win. I feel like, which I said, 3 points, and I have to drop, and free throws, and then they have to get back and do some rebounding. If they can do that, then they might beat Ole Miss.
Look, I never thought I would say that North Carolina would be a Cinderella team in my lifetime. But if they win Ole Miss, bro, we might be looking at a Cinderella team here. I would be shocked. And like I said, I love the Tar Heels, but I just don't see it. Like, realistically, not speaking from a fan standpoint, but just as a spectator and fan of the game overall, I just don't see it.
Since the bracket truly hasn't really started yet, are you going to pick North Carolina to beat Ole Miss?
No.
Why not? That's your team.
Not at all. They are. It is my team, but realistically, stepping back as just a fan of the game, I just don't see it. And I'm trying to win money in this bracket. I'm not trying to just pick a team because I like them and then try to win the money. I've done that route before, and it does not work out.
Well,
if they win, then that's great. I'm excited. That's good. But
then pick them. They're your team. You have faith in them.
No. I have Michigan State going farther. That's my other team. And I got Florida going farther. That's my other team.
Michigan State might get bounced in the first round.
all I'm missing in this tournament is the Minnesota Gophers
and Ohio State.
I'm talking about for my favorite teams. Like, that's all I'm missing. I just need the Gophers, which I don't know this game. But anyway, that's past this point. I would be shocked if they beat Ole Miss. In my book, if they win, they'd be a Cinderella team, which is just freaking crazy because I never.
It's crazy to even think about North Carolina even being a Cinderella team. Like,
I know it's crazy when you think of North Carolina only being 1-8 versus ranked teams.
Like, you look at them, it's like there's no way they shouldn't have been in the plan. Like, when you look at that school and their standards, they shouldn't even be in the plan. They should be ranked in the top 4 in either bracket. That's college sports basketball politics at its finest. Just because of who you are by name, you get in, and now here we go. Yeah, but
hey, sue me if I'm wrong. If they go and they make a huge run, hey, more power to them. I'm happy. I'm cheering. But realistically, with our bracket challenge that's going on and everything else that's going into it, and I actually want to win money in the challenge, I am not picking the beat Ole Miss.
And by the way, guys, that game is on Friday at 3:05 on TNT.
Central time?
Nope. Eastern. Central.
Central. Okay, I thought so. Okay.
3:05. Tune in. Be there or be squared.
Hats off
to a ticket. You can buy a ticket for $101. That's the lowest.
Quite the flight, probably nosebleed. So, hats off to San Diego State doing what they did, coming in there. And, welcome to the play-in game. And, you had a good season overall. Going 21-10, but you just didn't have enough in the tank to get it done.
No, they just got away from their style of play.
They just weren't hitting it. When your free throws are terrible, when you're at 14 for 23 from the free throw line, that's crazy.
Oh, it is crazy.
That's crazy. When they defensive rebounds, they got a rebound at 29-19.
And they have the tallest guy on the court. That tells you can't teach basketball. How you can't teach basketball.
And then you got the points off turnovers, 15-10. Fast break points, 18-9. Points in the paint, 30-24. Fouls, North Carolina actually did have more fouls. The largest lead at one point was 40.
I turned it off at one point. I was like, yeah, this game over. I turned it off, I think, 5 minutes in the second half. I was like, this game.
I was watching, and I'm like, I'm out, bro. I'm out. But you know what? Hey, again, I'm surprised at how well they did. And I thought, they got something to prove, though. So Good for North Carolina. Let's go Tar Heels. Continue to shock me. And let's see what happens on Friday when you play against Ole Miss. Do you have anything else you want to say about this? Because I'm done.
I'm done. Let's go Ole Miss.
I'm tapped. Hey, I picked Ole Miss to win for the money, but hey, if North Carolina gets it done, they get it done. All right, guys. Well, I want to thank you for watching and listening to the watch. I want to thank you for listening and watching to the Working Man Sports Talk podcast. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. We want to hear from you, and you will hear from us soon. Peace.